Hello and welcome to another block spotlight with me, the most derpy one, aka MrSuryt. In today's episode we'll be looking at the coke oven. A coke oven is a device by or from Railcraft used to produce both charcoal and coal coke. Now the recipe looks relatively simple, and it is. You need sand in the outside corners and the center block, and bricks in the remainder. That'll give you not the coke oven but the coke oven brick. Now that looks quite simple to make, the coke oven brick, clay brick being clay in a furnace. However, you need 26 coke oven bricks. Now 26 coke oven bricks requires 104 clay and 130 sand, which means you will be doing a lot of digging and a fair bit of cooking in order to make enough for a coke oven. The coke oven's also quite a slow device. It works quite slow, which means you'll probably want more than one of these going. So we'll have a look at how to make it. It's not a standard plonk a block down like quite a few of the Railcraft devices. You actually have to build the device out of the ingredient being the coke oven brick. Now it's made in a 3x3x3 with a center hole. So I'll take off. So you put 9 down. On the next level, 8, leaving the middle one, and the final you put another 9. When you put the last block in, that's when you'll know if you've got it right, because a window will pop up. Now these cannot go adjacent to each other. If you try to put them adjacent, it will no longer be a coke oven. So you have to have at least one block gap between them. Now you'll see I've got one over here with a red window, this one here's got the black window. The difference there is this one here is operating with coal in it, or wood. This one here is not. That's all there is. Now we'll have a look at the interface. A little bit different, it has changed from the old version. It's all quite simple though to work out. Over here is your input. You can input items. In this case I've put some wood in there. Wood turns into charcoal. The other option is coal. Now coal is probably the more commonly used item in there, because coal will turn into coal coke. Coal coke is 4 times as efficient, 4 times the use as a normal piece of coal. So quite worth it. The one catch to this is, as I previously mentioned, it is very slow. It takes 3 minutes per piece of coal to make a piece of coal coke. So you probably will want a few coke ovens running at the one time. This here is the output for the coal coke. That's where the coal coke will come out. In fact, if I look at this one that's been running, you'll see some coal coke. This part here of the interface is what's new. This here is a tank for your MrSuryt oil. It'll hold up to 64,000 units. One glass bottle or one bucket is equivalent to 1,000 units. So 15 bottles there, which I will take out, 15,000 units. You can put buckets in there as well. The biggest difference between the glass bottles and the bucket is, when full, a bucket of MrSuryt oil will not stack. The bottles will stack, and they'll stack up to 64. And the problem with the bottles are easy enough to make. They're just glass box, 3 of. The bottle does get used up when you use the MrSuryt oil. The MrSuryt oil is used for your wooden ties and for your tank cart. Wooden ties being one of the main ingredients in making tracks for, obviously, for Railcraft. So there's quite a few. Generally they're made into wooden rail beds, but we'll get into this more with the track spotlight. You will need quite a few bottles of MrSuryt oil if you're going to get into Railcraft heavily. Okay, so feeding the coke oven, obviously we know we want coal and we want or wood. You can have it pumping in. Go away. Followed me home. You can have Railcraft pipes pumping the items in. This one's got coal in it, so put a few bits of coal. It will pump in. All you need, obviously, is some kind of an engine, a redstone engine in this case, wooden transport pipe, and then a Railcraft pipe. You can pump out as well. These will work pretty much on any side. I haven't found them to not work. I've had them on the top and the bottom as well, and it will pump out. There you go. Now obviously, being Railcraft, you can also use loaders. Now you'll have to excuse the hopelessly built contraption here, but this is in this case advanced loaders on this side, which are putting glass bottles and coal into, whoa, flying fail, come on, putting coal and glass bottles in. And this one here is your standard loaders and unloader, which require gravity, and that should be putting MrSuryt oil and coal coke out. A relatively simple idea, and probably to begin with, because it takes so long, you can get away with just putting your coal in there and walking away. Yeah, that's a quick look at the coke oven. Hopefully you got something from it. If you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you during the next block spotlight. Bye bye.